Master number 11, life path number 2. Let's get into this month's reading. Welcome to my channel. My name is Stacy. I don't think I hardly ever introduce myself. Your spiritual guide and mentor and spiritual teacher. And if you are looking for healing and education, spiritual wise, and how to manifest, and plus life path number numerology stuff, this is a channel for you. If you're new, that was a spill, but welcome back for all of you that are coming back. This is going to be a very psychic month for you guys, okay? This is the universal month 11/2, which is your life path number. So this is a month of spiritual awakenings, healing for you guys, peace, collaboration, balancing the yin and the yang within you, becoming a diplomat, kind of peacemaker that keep hearing for you guys, and also healer. Heal, heal. You're healing with your words and your actual aura. Some of you just have this kind of good ass energy that when people are around, it just kind of neutralizes their toxicity and they kind of feed off of you. And that's part of you guys' healing energy. Your being heals people just being around them. Now, looky here. I used to think this was a hawk, but it's actually an owl feather. I used to walk a lot to like a mile and a half to the grocery stores last year, and this was one of the ones I picked up on my journey. I used to see a lot of roadkill and not basic feathers. When I say basic, I just like, a little bit. But when I saw this, I was like, oof. And then I got inspired to use this in your reading. This owl feathers means a lot of wisdom is coming to you guys this month. We're going to talk about 4 themes, and the first theme is spiritual awakenings. You're going to see a lot of numbers. Pay attention to your dreams. You're going to see animals coming up to you. The owl is your totem this month because the owl is about my dog's playing with her little toy. So if you hear the squeaks, that's her. She's so cute. You see, when I'm talking about animals and she starts doing that, that's what I mean. So the owl is going to give you a lot of wisdom. Tune into that energy. There's things you guys aren't seeing, and you're going to be awakening to it. You guys are spiritually awakening. A lot of you having deep spiritual awakenings. So notice the particular animals that come up to you. If babies and children are being drawn to you, it's because your vibration is rising. You're rising, and as your spiritual awakening, more truths are going to come to you. If you want to know if you're having a spiritual awakening, hardcore, I have a quiz that's going to be linked in the description. I might even pin it in the comments for you guys to go on and take this quiz. It's 19 questions. It's going to help you on your spiritual awakening journey and get to little parts of what's happening for you right now and break that out of you. So if you feel like you're on a spiritual awakening journey, you don't quite know, go ahead and take the quiz. Also have a membership that's going to help you if you know you're on a spiritual awakening journey and you want to learn more about spirituality and learn how to focus your mind this month, because this is what we're focusing on this month in my membership. Join my spiritual butterfly membership. This month we're talking about the spiritual law of mentalism, how to stay out your head and create what you want and stay away from what you don't want. Okay, so that's the first thing. When I talk about spiritual awakenings, owl. Wow, it doesn't seem like a gigantic, what is that? Looks like a hawk. It's hawk too. Hawk and owl medicine is your totem this month, okay? Hawk, look at the bigger picture. Fly above your problems and have a hawk eagle eye kind of vision on stuff, like you know what's happening, and look at the bigger picture of why this little thing is happening. It's for the bigger cause. But there's wisdom coming to you. Tune into the owl. It's going to help you. I do have a video about owl messages on my page as well, so go ahead and look into that. The second thing is clairvoyance. You're just going to know things. You just know shit's going to happen. Just have this knowing. It's going to be on point. Your intuition is not going to be as potent as it is this month. Not saying you're losing it. I'm just saying, like, it's on crack this month. You first get some coffee in the morning, and that initial hit, and it's like, ooh, and it kind of weighs down, but you still have energy, but it's not as much as, like, you're going to have psychic abilities all year, but this is the month where you tune into your intuition and it shall guide you heavily. Pay attention to the things you're seeing without letting it control you, okay? If you're seeing a particular number over and over and over again, the 10 10s, 12 12, whatever that number is that you keep seeing, look it up. Find out the meaning. It's going to resonate and help you on your path. You ain't going out looking for numbers, though. Remember when I say this, sometimes people just go cuckoo. Oh, look, it looks like a 222, even though it's a 221. You know when you're trying to ego it. Just Ask for guidance, let the guidance come to you, and it's going to help you. I'm also looking at something right now, give me a minute, that's going to help you also a lot. And it's free and there's abundance of it. Check it out. That is the pine cone, guys. Yes, the pine cone. These are pine, am I saying it right? Yeah, pine cones. Yes. There's a bunch of pine cones behind me. That's like a huge abundant pine cone tree. If you look at it, it looks like the pineal gland. So wisdom is what's coming up for you guys, a lot of more wisdom, a lot of more knowledge on situations you don't really know and have the clarity on is coming to you. Connect with the owl energy and sit in meditation with a pine cone. You want to walk around and find a pine cone. If it's not in your neighborhood or whatever, then I don't really know what to tell you. But if it is by your neighborhood and you find it in the town you are, go out, pick it up, channel the energy. It's going to help you to connect more with your third eye and open it up a lot more. This way it looks like the pineal gland. And it's a very psychic kind of thing that people look across. Back in ancient days, they used these a lot to connect and open up the third eye. And it's probably smoked a little too, but give or take. Use your pine cone, okay? Next, clairvoyance, you're just going to know things. The third thing is join a spiritual group that aligns with your beliefs. It could be even as simple as subscribing to a new channel. Plug. But you're going to find a spiritual guru. Align with them this month because this is a month of partnerships and alignment and balances. So find something, even if it's not in person, you can find it online. Spiritual Butterfly membership, if you guys are interested in that, it's going to be linked in the description as well. Like I was saying, perfect group for you guys if you're interested. But you want to align with something spiritually based, okay? Join a new channel, find a new person. It's not fine. It will find you. It'll find you. So if you all of a sudden your algorithm is someone new, someone that's telling you spiritual stuff, and it's like, wow, this is hitting right now, because different teachers will come along your journey at different times when you are needed, when you need it. The same teacher that you might have had 2 years ago doesn't relate to you now, and you find another one, or the same teacher that you related to 2 years ago, and then you kind of took a break from, and now they're coming back into your spectrum. Because that happened with me basically with Bob Proctor. Bob Proctor is my original. If you don't know, look him up. He is amazing. He passed away last year at the age of 87, but his whole life is dedicated to teaching you how to get out of your head, teaching you about paradigms and how that what you think of is what you bring it, and the frequency of it. And he was who I was aligned with in the beginning of my journey, and then I kind of found other gurus, and then lately within the last month, boom, he's all over my feed, and then he's perfectly aligned, especially with what I'm talking about in my membership this month on the Spiritual Butterfly platform that I have. My membership is about the law of mentalism. That's what I'm talking about. So it's so funny that boom, he comes back into my life right now. So pay attention to who's coming back or who's coming in new. It's going to help you guys this month. The fourth thing is, if it doesn't bring you peace or joy, cut it off. People, places, things, habit. If it doesn't bring you peace or joy anymore, cut it off. This month, you're going to really honor your peace, your space. You got people nagging at you in the house. You got people nagging at you at work. You're going to cut it off, bro. You can't quit your job, and no one's telling you to do that. But you need to really focus on what you do want and align with that. So this is something you notice it doesn't bring you peace anymore. You don't have joy in it. How can we align with a future that's more aligned for me? How can we shift to a better paradigm? All right. Now pick a number, 1 or 2. So obviously, if you made it this far, you know that it's about to be a pick card. Pick a number, 1 or 2. Meet me at your timestamp, and we're gonna dig a little bit more into what's going on for you guys this month. Okay. If you're drawn to 1 and 2, then go ahead and watch both. Pause. We're starting 1 right now. Okay. Pile 1. What is the pile 1 need to see at this time? They're saying shuffle the card a little bit more, so I shall do that. Okay, now let's see. What is my pile 1, master number 11, life path 2 need to see? Those 2 cards just fell on the ground, so we're going to take a look. We are using the Work Your Light Oracle Magic. So there's a lot of light workers in this pile. You guys are light workers. You're supposed to spread light. And like I said, your energy is light, but you need to start getting paid for it in some way. So start to monetize that and look into that a lot more. You have the Warrior Woman. Have you answered your deepest calling? You have Luminaire, creating heaven on earth. It's happening. Some of you, this is your star seed planets, okay? If you're, especially if you're drawn to water a lot. I'm going to go ahead and read the message. Warrior woman is going to be very much about being focused in your head, okay? Aligning with that. Mental strength is coming to you guys because you have to cut off what doesn't align with you anymore. Warrior woman 56. Let's see. Have you answered your deepest calling? You are here for a reason. You're being called to bravely pave a path. Have you answered your highest and deepest calling? Living a heart and soul led life is not all fluffy and smooth sailing. Living a heart soul led life requires courage and triumph over fear. So often, our fears are the gatekeepers to our greatest gifts, and the more resistance we have towards answering a call, the more important it is to our soul's growth. Sometimes fear is an indication that we are facing the right way. Joan of Arc is known for her courage and her famous line, "I am not afraid, I was born for this." Ooh, I love that. I didn't know that. But the thing about courage is that it is not possible without fear. So if you're feeling afraid, what is needed is courage, and courage comes from living from the heart. Think of fears as opportunities to expand rather than things that are holding you hostage. If you look at your fears in this light, then as uncomfortable as it may feel, it's actually a sign that you are on the right track. Feel the fear and do it anyways. What is holding you back is just your own mind. I keep forgetting this is master number 11 and life path 2, but especially for the master number 11's energy. Life path 2 can deal with it, but not as much as master number 11. You guys get a lot of anxiety. You get stressed out about the future, and you ruminate, is that the word, in your head a little bit too much, and got to get out of it because it's what's stopping you from going off to the next thing. You can't block your relationships. You can't block job opportunities, career opportunities because of fear of, get out of your comfort zone and do it. Get out of your comfort zone and do it. And you guys are creating, and you kind of have an on earth, which means if it had ooh, it's happening. Some of you are being called to move and go to other places. That's where your tribe is going to be and where you're going to be able to express what it is that you need to do. Not saying you're moving this month, although some of you are, because if you've been planning this already and this feels, then this is telling you to move this month. But for others, you may be planning to make movement to where you need to be, because if you're being called to another country, state, city, follow it. There's your tribe is there. Some people need you there, and there you're going to start your harvest, is what I keep hearing, like more harvest, like more fruits. You're going to be able to plant better seeds and wherever you're being called to blossom more. Like, you don't grow orange trees up in, like, I don't know, Massachusetts, where it's like cold and stuff like that. You want to do it in Florida because that's where the land is more fertile. That's the kind of calling you're being called to right now. But some of y'all scared to do it. Get out your head, do it. Last card for you guys, and then we're going to go up into pile 2. What is it that they need to see? What else do they need to see? Is there a power word for them? This happened at another reading, and these keep coming. It says enroll in one of our online courses and start in your spiritual career. I put these in my cards sometimes, and when it comes up, it's like an introduction to come join my membership, but you don't have to. Okay, if you feel aligned and I'm your teacher, then it's gonna be another message. But for the overall of you, you need to join, start learning more spirituality, join a group, start a group, be in a group, but you need to learn more. You guys are way too, it's the practicality part that's getting you anxiety and keeping you in your head. And if you knew more spiritual studies and stuff, then you will be able to get out of your head because you work balance wise. You want to have practicality and the spiritual part. You don't want to just be practical with no faith, and you don't want to just be faith without that action. So balance it together, but you need to study more spirituality, learn things, learn the laws of the universe. If you want to know that, Spiritual Butterfly membership is going to be linked below for you guys, because it's a place to learn, man. Join this community of mine. And not even a community, it's a school for learning. That's how I have it placed. But see you guys next month. Loving you all. Loving my master number 11 life path 2 energy. You guys bring me a lot of peace when I do these readings for you. So it's a nice energy, but I get the head part. Now, if you are attracted to 2, then stick around as well. But we're going into 2 right now. What does my pal 2 need to see? God. God. Show me what pal 2 needs to say. God. You guys need to connect with God more. The highest of your highest self right now. First pile had that kind of water card too. Just seeing if you guys have another one that pops out. And you do. I love it when they fall on the ground. The first one you have is longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. Y'all are light workers for real. And you have leap. You go first, the universe will catch you. If you were attracted to pile 1, then this just kind of like goes right into it. You're being encouraged to take the first leap. Go ahead, make that move. If you're drawn to 1, then you know what I mean. Go ahead and make that move. Leap. You need to leap knowing that the universe is going to catch you and has your back. You guys are working with ancestor light worker energies. There's a lot of star seeds going on over here. And I don't really love talking like this and saying like, but we're all energies. And if there's other beings on other planets, you don't see them physically. You link up with them energy. And when you raise your vibrations, then those other energies will come in and you will get messages. So you're raising your vibrations, and maybe our home planets are connecting with you. Now, longing for home, belonging to original light workers. This is I read this card a lot. So this is a planet that was destroyed, and a lot of them, they've all like incarnated in other dimensions and other timelines. But some of you have come from this timeline, especially if you're attracted to mermaids and a lot of water. Like your planet was destroyed, so you don't really feel home on Earth or home within yourself. So if you have that feeling of belonging, like, I don't know where home is, I don't feel it. This is why. Where you currently are was for learning grounds, and where you need to be is where home would be. So follow the calling of where. I do suggest you guys watch 1 as well too. I do, just because it kind of ties in. But if you're feeling pulled towards that area, go there. You're going to find a lot of other light beings, light workers like you, and you need to go out and spread your light, and you need to start this journey. Some of you are supposed to write a book. Some of you are supposed to go on YouTube, make your own kind of a group. It doesn't matter how many subscribers you have. You're going to reach the people you need to reach, and it's going to work. Okay? Spread your light. Send you love. They want one more. One more for my pal. Okay. What card do they need to? Oh, really? Okay. You guys have 555. There is going to be a big change in your life. If you guys are seeing the 555s, and I said spiritual awakenings, then you're going through major transformation. Major transformation. You're going to find home. You're going to find a place of where you feel safe within your own body. And that's part of the big transformation that's happening for you guys right now. And as you do that, feel safe within your own body, you're going to feel safe to make the big leap, bounce, and movements that you're supposed to. Some of you is careers, and some of you is literally moving from where you are right now to a place that is harvest land. Okay, that's all I have for you guys. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe. Doesn't take any extra energy to hit the little, like button, thumbs up, because it helps the algorithm on channels like mine that are growing. Okay, so go ahead and do that, and put a comment below if it relates to you. And also, don't forget to check out my video for next month. And also, last thing should have said in the beginning, also watch your personal year. All of the videos are going to be out by February 3rd, but watch your personal year as well as this, because I'm having a personal year 8 life path 1, but I'm connecting a lot with the 8 energy as well as the 1 energy. You know what I'm saying? So you love and light. Ciao.